You reach for the salt shaker without even looking at it. 2 seconds, maybe less. It feels like nothing. But for almost your entire existence as a species, that white crystal was one of the hardest substances on Earth to find. Your ancestors didn't season their food. They hunted for the one mineral their bodies could not survive without. Your body cannot make sodium on its own. Your heart needs it to beat. Your neurons need it to fire. Go without it long enough and your blood pressure collapses, your muscles stop working, and within days, you die. So your body built an alarm, a craving. The same pull you feel towards salty food right now, that is not a preference. That is 300,000 years of survival pressure still running in the background. So how did early humans answer an alarm that never turned off? In a world with no mines and no stores? They watched animals. Elephants in Kenya walk nearly 40 kilometers to chip sodium-rich rock from cave walls with their tusks. Gorillas eat mineral-heavy soil along riverbanks for the same reason. Your ancestors noticed. They followed the same trails, drank from the same mineral springs, ate the same sodium-laced clay straight from the ground. Anthropologist Timothy Johns of McGill University found that early hominins likely lived under constant, low-grade sodium stress, especially in sodium-poor regions like the East African Rift Valley. Not a crisis. Just a body that was always slightly wanting, and when someone found a deposit, it didn't stay theirs. Researcher Sarah Blaffer Hardy documented how foraging groups shared rare, high-value resources, sodium included, far more widely than ordinary food. Because if sodium reached only one person, the group didn't survive. It had to spread. For hunter-gatherers, this worked. Anthropologist Frank Marlowe found that the Hadza of Tanzania get enough sodium from meat and organs alone. No seasoning required. Richard Lee measured sodium intake among the Kalahari's Kung population at roughly 690 milligrams a day. That number is almost exactly what cardiologists today call ideal for the human heart. Your ancestors were hitting the target without trying. Then something changed everything. In 2011, archaeologist Olivier Weller uncovered a site in Lunca, Romania, dated to around 6000 BCE. Broken ceramic pots, fire pits, a spring. People had been boiling brine for salt, deliberately, again and again for generations. No writing, no cities, just early farmers already running a salt operation advanced enough to leave a footprint in the earth. Why now? Because farming had just begun. Grain carries almost no sodium. The moment humans traded wild meat for wheat and rice, the alarm that had always been manageable became unbearable. That single shift built the ancient world. Roman soldiers were paid partly in salt, which is where the word salary comes from. Camel caravans crossed the Sahara trading slabs of rock salt for gold, weight for weight. Governments taxed it, and people revolted over it. And yet, salt eventually became cheap. Today it costs less than a cup of coffee and it hides inside almost everything you eat. But your body never got the memo. Neuroscientist Wolfgang Löscher found that sodium deficiency triggers the same dopamine reward pathways as addictive substances. Your brain still treats salt like it's rare, because for 300,000 years it was. So the next time you shake salt over your plate without thinking, remember what that reflex actually is. It is not a habit. It is the last 2 seconds of a 300,000-year search finally, quietly answered.